Hey, what's up everybody? XCLG Grind here, and today I just got some Mass Effect to show you. I've got a lot of Mass Effect this week, honestly. It's going to be a lot of gold. Actually, everything is going to be gold because we now have platinum, so we really don't play on silver anymore. It's all gold. We're gonna do all the maps this week. We've already done them, so I'm just gonna be posting all the maps up for you this week, show you all the maps on gold, and hopefully by Friday I hope to have another successful run on platinum to show you. We got one this past weekend. We did a really nice run on platinum, and guess what, your boy didn't record. Yeah, that was all on me. So I will do my best to get another couple of games in this week, some platinum games, and hopefully I have a real nice one to put up for you by this weekend, and so you can check it out. I'm not gonna do Firebase white because everybody does Firebase white. Basically, that's just for the money. The other maps that I will be showing you will be all of the other maps besides Firebase white. So let's get that clear. But besides that, in this run here, it's gonna be pretty crazy. I thought gold was always challenging on Ghost, Firebase Ghost. For some reason, this is a difficult map to get it on. I mean, I guess because there's so many places for the enemies to spawn, depending on where your team is. In this match, you're gonna see that we're gonna hang in the back pretty much in this room, and the room and the building to the left of me is pretty much where we're gonna be the whole round. At least for me. This is the safe zones for me because I have a lot of cover back here, and I can see where they're coming before they can see me majority of the time. So, you know, this back here is probably one of the best places to be, and I think my teammates are going to stay back here with me. At least I know Ninja is going to be back here. You know, I got to have at least one of my boys with me when I'm doing a run. So Ninja's with me. If you don't see Ninja, you should see XCLG Flawless. If you don't see Flawless, you'll see Mad Max. Let's see who else runs with me. Oh, I got Soy Wolf in here with me today. There's a couple of guys that I usually play this with. Sasuke, gotta send a shout out to Sasuke. Who else am I? Manson. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I really do. If I miss you, I'm sorry, but I'll give you a shout out on the next vid, alright? But in any case, you know, like I said, we're back to the gold run. We're going against Geth, and the Geth are crazy. One of the biggest problems around with the Geth to me is just the hunters. Everything else is fine. Prime, you know, whatever for Prime, but the hunters and pyros. Pyros are not so bad because if you can see them, but usually you're distracted by a hunter who runs up on you, right? And you're messing with him, you're trying to get him off you or kill him, and then all of a sudden he pushes you right into a pyro who can snipe you with a flamer from like 30 feet away. Now, sniping and flamethrower really shouldn't be in the same sentence, context at all in any way, but in this game, that's exactly what they are. And I know all of you that play this know exactly what I'm talking about. Flamethrower will hit you 25-30 feet away while you're back trailing and firing. So gotta watch out for those guys because the pyros can really get you. But you see here, we're just, again, the building to the left. We're gonna just keep hopping from building to building here. This is the best place to go. I mean, I know it gets frantic, but we are on gold, so expect it to get frantic. You're gonna see a lot of chaos going on. We're trying to get targets right now, so, you know, a lot of times we like to kind of chill out and let them come to us, but on this map, it's really not gonna happen like that. They're gonna push, and they're gonna push from both sides, maybe 3 sides, because we're here, right? So they're gonna come in front of me, they're gonna come to the right of me, they're gonna come from the center right there and building M21, that building that's sitting there right in front of me, 25, they're gonna come through there. So, you know, I've got to look at a couple different ways, but you know, of course I've got my teammates to help me, and if it wasn't for them, I'm telling you, this would be absolutely crazy. I've seen a couple of guys like do some solo stuff, you know, on gold. Honestly, my hats off to you guys that can pull that off. I guess I'm just not that skilled. I can't pull that off. I would much rather have my friends or you know, my team in here with me getting this done. I mean, and then again, it's no fun if you do it by yourself. I think it's a mad good time when you have your friends in here. 3 of your friends on a good map, man. Put it on a difficult mode like gold or platinum. Hey, let's see how good your team is. And those difficulties will definitely test you. Now, I will ask that while you're watching this, please don't be critical of us, like, oh, they're going down. Listen, again, we are playing gold, and yes, you will go down. Going down is not really a problem. It's just making sure that you go down in a good place where your teammate can reach you before either you get stomped out by a guest trooper or you just bleed out. So, you know, don't worry about the whole, you know, if you see me or any of my teammates going down, we're on one of the hardest difficulties in this game, so expect us to fall. But you won't see us falling an incredibly lot. If you do that, you won't make it through. So, you know, that's just how the game works. But you do have to play this to get used to it. If you don't play gold and you're used to playing silver or bronze, I don't. For those of you who do play bronze, my question is why? It's basically a waste of time. But if you step it up to silver, at least you get a little bit more money, and you can probably do it in the same amount of time. At least my guys and I do. You probably play a bronze and a silver in about the same amount of time. But the gold seems to take us a little bit longer, anywhere between 22 to 29 minutes is usually where you'll find us on a gold run. When we got the platinum run done, it took us 48 minutes to get a platinum run done. But I will tell you that when you see the platinum footage, it is much different from gold. Yeah, by the way, y'all, definitely stepped it up in the difficulty range on on platinum. So it'll be crazier, a lot crazier. Gold is pretty tame, I guess, now, until you get around wave 8, 9, and 10. That's when it gets pretty crazy. That's when it gets fun. Other than that, if you got a stable of 3 guys, you know, pretty consistent guys, decent players, you shouldn't have any real problems with gold. Now see, I had to get Soy. He came over there and helped me out, but he didn't. Somebody else shot him. Sorry, Soy, I got you, dog. Now the primes, you see the primes. We're going with biotics because the biotics give us so much more damage. It gives us AOE damage, area of effect damage. And we're able to turn these enemies into bombs. So when you see them glowing blue like that, they are basically bombs. We're hitting them with warp, and then you'll see one of the others hitting them with throw, push, pull, stuff like that. That will set off the biotic explosion. Like I just hit him right there. Yeah, see the Asari Adept, they have warp, push, and I believe it's singularity is what I have going on right there. Yes, so you can throw out singularities that will actually group any enemies together that are don't have shields or barriers. So if you just see a red bar, you might see me throw out a singularity, and that'll kind of get them floating, and any other enemy that's around them that doesn't have a shield or barrier, it's gonna do the same thing for them. And then I'll hit them with throw, and that'll make them go boom. And it's a good kind of boom, the dead kind of boom. Biotic explosions are the best way to go pretty much in this game. It's always cool to mix your classes, to have a nice combination of classes that complement each other when you're going into difficult games like, you know, gold or platinum. You see that Soy and I, we are both adepts, and we are complementing each other, while the other 2 players complement each other as well. So it makes it a lot easier. As you see, Soy is around me most of this game anyway, so we're able to trigger each other's biotic explosions, back each other up. You know, if he goes down, I can pick him up. If I go down, he'll be there to pick me up. You know, that's just the way it works. You kind of stick in pairs, and you'll see. Watch, I'm down now. I got slapped with a rocket, but who's there to pick me up? My dog Soy. So that's just how it works. You know, and if you stick like that, you have much higher chance of success to make it through, to get paid. You know, we want to make it through gold. These rounds are worth money. You know, it's like 70 to 75,000 credits, you know, if you make it through 10 rounds or 11 rounds. 10 rounds is the last money round. So I guess if you just make it through 10 and you got your money and it says you're clear, and if you died on wave 11, it wouldn't matter. For those of you who need experience, I guess it would matter to you, but we're not getting any experience, and I'm at 20, and I don't promote my characters because I don't really see a need or a use in promoting your characters. It just basically gives you N7 rating, which does absolutely positively nothing. So I just rather keep my characters. Don't worry about promoting them. If we have like a challenge or something where BioWare has issued the community a challenge, and where we need to promote so many characters, which they have done from time to time, I'll do it then. That's the only time I promote. Outside of that, nah, not for me. I give, you know, hats off to all those guys though, who keep promoting. Good for you, but it doesn't interest me at all. Me, I just want the money, and because they always keep putting new things in the game. The next video that I show you, it's not going to have any of the old maps. It's going to be all new maps. I'm going to show you the new characters that they just dropped. So hopefully you'll really like that. But yeah, like I was saying, it's you know, it's a team thing. You definitely want to concentrate on making sure that your characters complement each other when you play this stuff. And it's gold. It's for money. I don't know too many people who play gold for XP. I don't know too many people who bring a non-level 20 character into a gold room. You're definitely not going to take them into a platinum room. That's for sure. Oh, I can't wait to show y'all platinum. I really can't. I really want to see some of the comments that people leave under the vid. And it's wow. That's all I could say when I first played it. Wow. It is crazy, y'all. Platinum is crazy. But enough about platinum. We'll get more to that when I actually show it to you, huh? But right now, let's get back to the goal. I gotta pick up my dog because he's down. So let's get him back up. Get back into the action here. As you can see, we're using the decoy because we definitely need the decoy. If we don't have it, sometimes, you know, it could really cause everybody to focus attention on us. And with the decoy out there, you will see that it's working because primes and the hunters, they're gonna go check out that drone. I mean, it's not a drone, I'm sorry. They're gonna check out the decoy. So while the Asari's out there, while I'm just messing up right now, y'all. Excuse me, the Solarians have the decoy. Asaris do not have decoys. So please don't just ignore that comment I just made. But yeah, decoy is important. You see him draw a lot of the attention, take the heat off of us, because in these later rounds, as you can see, it's getting crazy. We're in round, what, 7 or 8 right now? And like I said earlier in the vid, 8, 9, and 10. You'll see, it's gonna get heavy. You're gonna see all kinds of primes, pyros, hunters. They're gonna be everywhere. And they keep spawning non-stop. Oh, see, that was only wave 7, so now we're getting into the meat of things. Wave 8. Here it comes right now. You're probably gonna see us go down a couple times. I'm saying it, you know, a couple times. Let me talk about it, like I said earlier. Now, let me talk about it. We're gonna make it through this. We're getting our money. That's all that matters. So As long as we continue to back each other up, take these enemies out as quickly as we possibly can. Sometimes we like to leave the primes running around for a while, but work on the lower enemies. The reason that is because this game will continuously spawn these primes or banshees or atlases, you know, depending on what you're fighting against. If you kill them quickly, they will respawn just as quick. So keep that in mind if you're like, you know, you're going against some stuff and you're having a difficult time on a map. You might want to change the approach in killing them and leave them alone. Move position with your crew. Make sure your team is with you. Everybody move position and get to another spot where you can make them walk, and that gives you time to take out some of the other lower enemies on the map, and that will also, you know, allow more time to go by during a round. So when you kill those atlases or banshees or even the Geth primes, you're less likely to have them spawn right over again, because like I said, you know, in these rounds they're gonna put a lot. I've seen as many as 4 primes on a map at one time. So, you know, atlases are the same way. 4 atlases, 4 banshees, 4, you know, I've seen 4 of all of them on a map at one time. So you definitely want to, if you can, leave them alone. Banshees are a lot harder to do so because of the fact that they warp all over the dang place. They will just warp to you, pick you up, rub you on your head, and kill you. That's banshees. I hate banshees for that fact. There's actually a few enemies that I really dislike in this game, but the only reason it's like that is because they have moves that can just get you. Like, they're kind of cheap, I'm not gonna lie. You know, they have 1-hit kills, so you can't get too close. You know, it's like an atlas can pick you up and crush you. A brute can pick you up and smash you into the ground. I already told you, the banshee, she'll pick you up, rub you on the head, and then take her hand and shove it right through your gut. And the prime, I've never seen prime have a 1-shot move. He has a 3-shot move. That pulse cannon he shoots, if he hits you with that thing 3 times, and each time it hits you, it will stun you, so you won't be able to move. He'll hit you and knock you back a little bit. You won't be able to run, you won't be able to roll, you won't be able to shoot, and he'll hit you again, and he'll hit you again, and that's, you're down. If he does that, you're down. Shoot, actually on gold, maybe twice and you're down. So keep that in mind. I'm just trying to give you as much information about these enemies as I can. I can't tell you how helpful it was to me, because, you know, I looked at videos and I talked to a lot of other people who play the game a lot, and, you know, learn different tips and different strategies from them, and I'm basically just taking that information that I've learned, and I'm trying to pass it on to you, so that way it can help you have a better game, help you have a successful gold run. And hopefully, you know, my big thing is I want to get this platinum game up for y'all. I keep talking about it, I know, but it's platinum is crazy. I just can't say it enough. I thought gold was insane. It's really not anymore anyway. I have to plan that. And see, you know, here we go, like I was explaining to you earlier, we stick close to each other. In case one of us goes down, we stick in pairs, we pick each other up quickly. And as you can see, Ninja and the other guy, they're right there in that other building, right next to us. So, you know, we're really close to each other, the 4 of us. And we're basically keeping watch out the windows. You'll see Ninja move up to the building that's straight in front of me. He's trying to get another look to see if he can take anything out that's coming from in that direction, so it doesn't get to us and push us in a corner. You know, it's just, and you'll see me look to my left. You'll see me go to my left, look out that door. I'm doing it right now, see? And I always want to look around there. I'm checking stuff. I know that Zoe's going to be ambushed in a minute, and I'm trying to prep for him. See? So I put warp on that enemy, so that way when I hit him, he'll blow up the other guy that was standing in there too, see? So come out as well. And there, right there, stasis. We don't need him going anywhere. We want him to stay right there. And then when I hit him with stasis, they hit him with throw, and he goes boom. Yeah, so I made a mistake. I'm sorry. That is not, I do not have singularity on the Adept. The Adept has stasis. I'm sorry. I play a lot of different characters. and there are a lot of biotic characters in this game, and they don't all have the same biotic powers. But yeah, I usually go with the human male Adept. He has singularity. Yeah, he has singularity throw, and what's my favorite? Shockwave. Shockwave is awesome. So yeah, you have to forgive me. I got a little bit mixed up on the powers and the jobs right there, but that should straighten it out for you. I see how we take out Prime. You know, that's what I mean. You see how we're working all together right here, and we've gotten through wave 9. We're on to the money round, y'all. We've almost gotten it complete. Gold is almost over, and we're about to get paid. That is the main thing. That's what we want. So devices can be tricky at times. They're really not that bad, actually. If you have an infiltrator that has cloak, that's it. That's all you need. That's a cloak. Have your infiltrator set up with cloak, and have them set it up with duration. If you have that set up when you're doing this, then you're good to go. And that's usually what we try to do. As I said, to think ahead before you start the game. You want to make sure that you have a couple of characters that can do different things to help you out, because in every game mode you're going to have different scenarios. You don't always do the same things to make money when you're playing a wave. It can be so many different things, and they keep adding different objectives in the game. So as of today, there are, like, from this footage, there are 2 more new objectives that they've added to this game, and both of them are designed to keep you from camping. So you know how we set up in this area, you know, oh my gosh, y'all, the new objectives, they make you move. And not just 1 or 2 of you. Like, say for instance, you know how we do the devices, and I explained to have your infiltrator. Infiltrator can't do the other 2. Not by himself. Even if he did, it wouldn't do him any good. It's best to have, you know, 3 to 4 people on the new objective, which are, you know, it's pretty smart of BioWare. They were like, hey, these guys are getting in positions, and they're just staying on one side of the map and getting things done, and they're like, nah, we ain't gonna make it that easy for them. We're gonna give them things to make them get out, make them move around, make them get in the enemy. Yeah, that's exactly what they've done. And on the next vid, I'll be showing those man, if I could get it out right, the 2 new objectives. All right, there we go, got it out. So wave 10 is complete. We've got our money, people. It's extraction time. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make, I mean, I do say a lot of people because I play this quite often. I mean, no joke, I probably play this at least once a day. I have to probably play at least 1 match a day. I'm no exaggerating either. I probably play at least 1 game a day. But every time I play, I always run into people who do this wrong. Extraction. People, when you're on gold, do not run to the extraction point. That means that you have 2 minutes to sit in one area while they do nothing but just push you. All they're gonna do is push you into a corner, and you're not gonna be able to do anything. They're just gonna kill you. Because all of them are gonna come, so you're not gonna have any cover. You're not gonna be able, you're not have any time to pick up your people. Don't do it. You stay how we're doing it. We stay out 30 seconds, then we run into the circle. You see everybody run into the circle. And it doesn't matter what map we're on. If we're on gold or platinum, we're gonna do this all the time. And honestly, I think I do it on silver too. I don't run into the extraction point. I always stay out. Now bronze, it won't matter because the enemies die so easily. But you know, if you're running with a mediocre team on silver, well then I would advise you to stay outside. And I will tell you this, thank you all for watching another exclusive video.